Hello, I'm back, and I know more about the game now. Thank you to, I think your name is Horify, but I might have pronounced it completely wrong, for explaining why the heck my solutions were so slow for these other ones I just did. I think I want to look at this one? Yeah, because this is the one where I print out 75 over and over. So, it makes so much sense now, but it's like the thing that was making my solution slow, and I knew it, was because every time I had to copy 20 from dispense, or sorry, copy 20 to dispense, subtract 1 from this count, which was in the hundreds, and then test if it's 0 yet, and then if it's not, go again. And that was just really, really, really slow. But there is a way to make it faster. So, and this is crazy. So, I never thought of it like this. This is really clever. But the X register, all it does is store a value. And if I'm using the X register, that's the best I can do. If I'm using the T register, F jump and T jump just check if the T register is 0 or 1, but I can use it to store values as well. So it's pretty wild, but I think all I have to do is change something here to a T, and then instead I just subtract T every time. And then I don't need to test it ever, because when it reaches 0, it'll just be false. It's so weird. It's like it has to cross through all the values from whatever, 699 down. Then it gets to 1. That means it's true, but it won't jump. But then when it reaches 0, it's false, so it will. So actually, I guess I would want, I think it actually says somewhere in the guide that it says something is registered as true. Let me find it. If it's any value above 1, but let me just see what it says here. I vaguely remember this. It should be somewhere in the guide. I'm just flipping through it by hand because I have the physical copy. Huh, well, I can't find where I read it. Oh wait, maybe here, blah 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 blah. Codes, registers. It's basically like, I think the T register is just considered true unless it's 0 or something like that. So it should work. I can't find where it actually says that in text, which is really annoying. This guide is a little funky, or I'm just not looking in the right place. Yeah, that's odd. I could have sworn it was in some like clear place, but now when I check, I can't find it. It just says like the T register is a general purpose storage register. It can store a number or a keyword. It is also the destination for test instructions and is the criterion for conditional jumps. T jump. Jump to the specified label if the T register equals 1 or any value other than 0. So that's what makes this possible. So actually, yeah, actually, I think I want T jump so that it keeps going through until it's false, and then it's just done. That's crazy. So all I need now is for the value from cache to be put in T. So it's just here. And I think this will work. And it'll be like way better because that loop is, I reduced it by 1 and it has to go through it so many times that this will just speed it up. Yeah, I can already tell that's running through it faster. Man, that is so useful. So thanks again, Horify. That's, or maybe I'm pronouncing your name totally off, but I have a feeling this is going to be a huge improvement. Yeah. Currently 3,025, previously 4,024. It just improved it by 1,000. Apparently you can go even better than that, but that's such a huge useful thing. And it decreases size. I mean, that's just altogether a huge improvement, and it just makes more sense. It's a really clever usage of the T register. Okay. I won't go through the other ones, but I'm glad I have that in mind and I know how to use it now. Okay, so now we're going to do this one. Trash World News. Replace words in a message sent to Ghast to change its meaning. So this sounds bad. Like, why would I want to do this? Well, this is flattering. Someone found a bunch of my network nodes and sent in a tip to Ghast. Too bad I can't have people knowing about me. You're going to have to hack me out of that message. Yeah, how'd you know that? I live on computer networks. Sometimes I see things go by, that's all. Ooh, that's weird. It's like I'm seeing his like webcam. Find and replace the keywords in a target message. File 212. As directed by Ember 2. Wow, why am I letting this like robotic being tell me what to do? This feels like wrong. A list of keyword pairs indicating which words should be found and what they should be replaced with is available in file 300. For example, the keyword AI should be replaced with the keyword collective. Each keyword will only occur once but may occur in any order. Wow. Also move 200 to the file 200 to the outbox. Heard something interesting. Greetings, Ghast. I'm sure you've heard the rumor about the AI that lives inside an old unused computer network. Well, I thought you might like to know. I've just come across something that convinced me it's 100% real. It looks like it's connected to a research lab. I don't want to say too much here. Contact me back for further information. Former Bob. And so these are all pairs, and I'm going to change it so it says about the collective that lives in an old unused computer warehouse. Well, I thought you might like to know. I've been, what is it? Looks like it's connected to a drug lab. I don't want to say too much here. Contact me back for further thoughts. Major cheese. Wow, okay. Move this file to the outbox? Why do I want to move... Wait. Why do I want to move this to the outbox? This one that says move this file to the outbox, because it says move file 200 to the outbox. I bet that's like some sort of weird virus or something. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I need to find and replace... So it's like I need to take in that word, look for it, and then replace it. Each keyword will only occur once, but may occur in any order. Okay, so it occurred in order here, but I'm guessing... Yeah, you don't, interesting. Oh. That's weird. It's just like the same message, but scrambled. And these are also in different orders. Okay. Oh, I should look at these more. This is just like another thing in his inbox. Hey Ghast, yo, love the content, but what's with the ads? For an underground publication, there sure is a lot of crass commercialism, John Doe. Classified ad submissions. Security started looking for hackers. We are recruiting for several open positions on our computer security team. We consult for private enterprise and good pay, fun, coworkers, and free soda. Hi Ghast, I'm sorry to hear this news, and I'm sorry that this is the occasion that brings us back into contact with each other. We can't change the past, we can focus on the good memories instead of the bad ones. Though it may sound strange for me to say, I'm glad you found a purpose in life. Even now, it's never too late for that. So yeah, this is like definitely some plot happening in the background that you can just pass over if you don't check these files. Don't know who K is. K. Alright, anyway, let's get to the puzzle. So I think I'm probably gonna want one bot just grabbing 300 and then So okay. I probably don't want to send every single word from the message into there. So, okay, but, hold on. Let me think about this for a second. So there's two ways I think I can go about this. I can look for AI in the message until I find it. Like, sorry, well, in this case AI, but just the first term. Search for the first term until I find it, replace it, and then wind back to the start, and then search for the second term, find it, replace it, and then go back to the start. So that would be like a lot of going back to the start over and over again. Or I could go through every word here, like heard, and just check, are any of these heard? No. Alright, something. Are any of these something? No. Interesting. Are any of these, you know, like that? That seems really slow though. I don't know. That just seems worse to me. So I'm gonna do it the way where I just look for AI and then scroll back. I don't know which one's faster, but I think there's just way too much checking if I do it the way where I look at every single word in the file. I think I can kind of be destructive with this one. Wait, hold on, I'm just thinking of something. Yeah, because I'm going to search for AI until I find it, and then search for... Yeah, no, I'll only find each one once. So sorry, I said something about being destructive with it, but all I need to do is just go through each term. Okay, so this spot, all it's going to do is grab that file, copy the first term, because it'll always just be the first one is first, to M. Oops, copy it to M, and then it'll do stuff later, but that's really its only job for now. The second bot is gonna go, it's weird because I need to move that to the outbox at some point, but I'm not doing anything else to it, so I'm just gonna ignore that for now and just focus on changing the stuff in file 212. So link 800 and link 799, grab 212, and now I want to take in the global value. I mean, I'm kind of wondering if I could like use a test function with a global value. So I think if I do that, it's like I have one chance and then it's gone. So probably don't want to do that. Except I'm thinking, like, I guess if I chose to do it the way where I'm looking at every single word, I could send these words to the other bot, and that other bot could just straight up test if the value in register M is AI, or, well, no, because I would want it to run through each of them, I guess. Unless I say, like, take those in, search for AI. I wonder if that is better, actually. Because, let me just think for a second here. Because this first bot is not gonna know when we found the word, so it's like, it's basically just gonna have to send out AI once and then send out the next term and the next term and the next term. Because I don't see a good way I could like communicate to that bot that, oh, okay, I found it, now give me the next word instead of just giving me this one again. And at that point, if I want that word again and again, it would be better just to copy it in somewhere. But I'm just thinking, like, can I avoid copying? Also, I didn't know that could show an error like that, but I'm wondering if it would be better to avoid copying the M register value somewhere else by just sending these words out one at a time until we find like AI, because then all I would need to do is send oh no, but the problem is if I'm sending out these terms, yeah, I need to, no, okay, I was gonna say if I'm sending out these terms and then when this guy finds it, the problem is like he's not holding the file I need to change. So no, I think I'll have to do it this way. So I'm going to copy M, which is AI in this case, into just X, I guess. and then and this will have to be a loop, I'm pretty sure, but I'll just do it as if it's not a loop for now. Copy M into X, and then I think I'd want to test if F equals X, and if it doesn't, loop back. So I'll just call it loop. Or I'll call it like a search, I guess, because that's what we're doing right now. So yeah, we're just testing. And let me just see how this works so far. Copy M. Oh, whoops. So sorry, this should be outside the loop. So it's just running through, and then it finds AI. So it's out of there. I need to have read that word in though, so I'll be hovering over the next one, but then I want to jump back one. So once I find it, I should say seek -1, and then I guess the next thing, I just want it to copy again F into M, but it'll be copying collective in, so that now once I've found it, I just seek back and I say copy that M value into the file. So now AI will be replaced with collective. Now I want to search again. I'll need a test for like when I've gone, or wait, okay, how am I gonna know when I've already replaced everything? I'll have to figure that out, but for now let's just roll with this and see if this will work. So test if that, jump back, and then so that's me just replacing. And then I want to go back to the start of the file and repeat this process. So I know this isn't gonna work in general, but I'm just gonna, oh wait, hold on. So I kind of need to do this copy MX thing. I'm wondering if it'd be better to mark that, or just, I think I might just say copy M to X. So I think, so this will go here. Once it finds that, go back one, copy it in. Yeah, it says the collective. Now we're back at the start. And now, okay, so I need to loop this one. So this again is not really gonna work in general, but just call it loop, because that'll just be an infinite loop. But it's going here until it finds AI, then it replaces it with collective, and then it has to go through every word again because we don't know what order these are in. Oh right, okay, hold on. So why is it at warehouse? Oh no, that makes sense. It's just it's sent out the next one. We already took in network, so we're just looking for network, and then once we, oh, I think it already replaced it, and then we're jumping back there. So this will work, but then that will be stuck in an infinite loop, and I think this one will too. But let me just play it out to there. Also, it does have to search through the whole thing every time, but I don't think I can avoid that, at least with my method. So actually, which bot? Wow, the first bot. Okay, so once the first one, once it ran out of values, it just died, so that's fine actually. But then this one jumps back to the search. So how will it know once it's done replacing everything? I guess if it searches, no, because if it searches through the whole file, that doesn't necessarily mean. I could send like a junk value and then if it searches through the whole file and doesn't find that junk value, we know we're done. That just feels weird, but I'm gonna see if I'm forgetting any useful function here. Like, what was that test MRD? If this EXA could read from another EXA without pausing. Oh. No, that's not what I want. Don't think I want to replicate. Don't think global and local are doing anything here. God, I don't know. I don't like that junk value idea, but like the problem right now is that this just waits to copy something. I wonder if I could do the thing now, the trick, and just write this all into T, and then when I copy 0 in there, I kind of like that actually. I might do that. So actually copy it into T every time and test against T. Oh wait, if I test against T, that overwrites it there. Wait, hold on, that might be an issue. Because I'm testing, so that value's changing. Yeah, and if I copy the next word into T, and then go here, it'll overwrite it. Yeah, shoot, no, that won't work. Because I need to use the test function for something else. Man, why is this hard? This is weird. Maybe I should do it the way where I check herd against every other thing. I mean, it seems slow, but the only way I see I could do this way is once I reach the end of file. Okay, so I'll do it this way first because I think I can. Test if end of file. I think, is that? Yeah. And then, or wait, what do I say here? Test end of file. I think I just write that. Test end of file. And then if it's not at the end of file, then go back to the loop. But if it is, then copy, and it doesn't really matter what I copy as long as it for sure isn't in the file. So I don't know what like at. I don't know, it's like a weird symbol. I don't know what's a good choice there, but sure, I'm just gonna do that. Copy at to M. Does that work or does it not like that? Oh, it thinks that's a register. Oh wait, what? Copy. How do I copy? I thought I could copy like text into something, or is that wrong? Copy the value. Oh no, it needs to be a number apparently, but that's fine. I can just say copy like that to M. It doesn't matter. It's just something that probably won't ever show up. And this is why I don't like it. Wait, what? That doesn't like number too large. Okay. Is that okay? No, it's still too big. Oh, right, it needs to be between -999 and 999. Okay, so that's so that'll work. 3 for 4 2 3, sure. And then okay, so then we copy that to X, and then I want to test if I've seen 3 4 2 3. Maybe I should copy a number that would like be more recognizable, like 9999, like something simpler to think about. So then I can just test if x equals 9999. This seems so weird. I mean, it's like there's definitely a lot of better ways to do this, but I just want to finish it this way, and then as long as it's not, then we jump back. Okay, so then, whoa, okay, that went like too fast. So it goes through it all, replaces all these things. Wow, I paused at the perfect time. And then once it finds, oh yeah, it has to find Informer Bob, so it has to go through all of these again. Actually, now this is feeling slow, but whatever. We'll I'm gonna do it the other way too, I think. But goes through all of these, finds Informer Bob, and replaces it with Major Cheese. This thing now tests end a file. It's true, so it just copies that into there. It's done, so it just dies. And then we tested that it's true, so it's actually done as well, so it dies. But everything's good here except I need to move that over. So I need to just say link -1, grab 200, link 800, and I think that'll work, but it's very bad. I don't love it. Or no, it didn't for some reason. Wait, what happened? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Wait, what? Why do they both just, wait, hold on. So let me get to this part. Link. Oh, I forgot to drop that. Yeah, so sorry. Before I link, I should say drop. I think I just say drop because it'll just drop whatever I'm holding. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this works, but I think it's very, very inefficient. Wow, the size was... Wait, what? Why does this look good? That should be bad. Huh. I am very surprised that had anything close to the best, because that felt awful. 10th percentile for size? I'm so confused right now. I really was expecting to get some of my worst scores ever. Should I try it the other way? Jeez, also, does his face doesn't even change a little. I thought maybe we'd see him go like, what is happening to my, or no, why would he react like that? He doesn't know anything's happening. Because I don't know, when I was doing this, I was thinking like maybe it would be better if I actually check every single word against it, but I don't know. I mean, if this is good, maybe I shouldn't, you know, mess with it. Because it might be even more complicated, because I was, you know, wavering back and forth, but I think like if I read in each and every value and test it against, so I take herd and I want to check if it's any of these guys, and if it's not, go to the next one. How would, because then that would have to scroll back every. Okay, I want to try it that way, I really do, so let's do that. It's gonna be a brand new thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do brand new, or no, here, I'll copy just so it's a little bit, because I can transfer some of this stuff at least. But it's gonna be very different. Actually, you know what? It doesn't really matter. But so, yeah. Actually, let me just basically start from scratch. So this guy's grabbing that, and then you're going over here, and you should still grab 212. I still don't know if there's like a faster way I could. I guess I could like replicate a bot and do it like that, and maybe I don't know. That doesn't seem like there's any good reason to do that. But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. But sorry, I'm like thinking of too many things at once. So the other method now is I'm holding 212 and I want to check if heard is any of the keywords. So XA is going to copy F into M, AI in, and we want to check if okay, so 212. Oh, okay, yeah. So we're gonna grab that, and then we're gonna copy the first word heard into X. Now we're gonna test if X is M, or sorry, equals M. And if it's not, then loop back to the search, which is right here. This guy though, he's gonna need to copy F into M, and then the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. I'll need to somehow figure out how it's gonna, once it finds it, to send the replacement word. But I just want to see if this is even reasonable. So it's gonna have to loop here, but we're copying F to M, and like I know this is wrong, but I'm just gonna seek seek 1, I guess, and then jump loop. So what this should do now is it sends an AI, and then we have heard in here. We're testing, does that wait, hold on, is that working? Okay, I just want to see. So it should be that, wait, what? No, wait, what's happening? Hold on. We're testing if, oh, I shouldn't copy F into X. It should just be, that should be outside the loop. So we're just testing over and over again if, okay, wait, so it should send AI and then network. Yep. And then research, and then information, and then informer Bob. But if heard doesn't match any of those, so basically if we reach end of the file, that's when we should loop back. So that's easy for this guy, because then we can just say test end of file. If it's not at the end of file, loop back. But if it is at the end of the file, then what we want to do is allow this guy to move on to the next word, which is something. How would we do that? I think I could again send out like a signal. So it's like if we reach the, and then I could say like copy 9999 to M. So that's the signal that none of the words worked. And then I could say, just wondering if this is the best way to do it. Because I mean, marks, or I could throw the values into the T register. They would always be true. But if I send in that, but then So I copy that 9999 in. This guy's gonna test. So I could say test if okay, wait, hold on. Because this is just sending out all the keywords I'm looking for. But then when it doesn't do that, then I want to send out something else. But that's still just not, it's going to just be comparing herd against 9999. So yeah, that's the issue, is like, how do I send out a signal that we've ran through everything? I think maybe because there's always 5 keywords, I could technically just say do this exactly 5 times and then stop, but that's a bit awkward. Yeah, this way does seem worse. Cause yeah, I could do it 5 times. That just seems bad. How else could we signal that it's time to move on? Because this isn't actually copying any values from M. And I don't want it to copy the values from M. It's faster just to test it. To test if this is the same thing as M. Oh, okay, I could say, okay, so this is kind of not great, but if I just have this, I just need to do this exactly 5 times. It's possible though that before it reaches the 5th time, oh, so actually I would have to do this like every single time then, or sorry, I would have to say if it turns out true, then we, okay, so this is so bizarre. If it turns out to be true, then we need to go to the, like, I'll say like found, and we'll, you know, mark that down here or something, because that's, we have to do something else. So this seems like it's adding way too many lines already, and I mean, there's probably some way I could do this. But then, okay, so if I do that 5 times and I don't find anything, okay, well, I need to figure out what that means, but that should work for there. So I don't find anything, then I can just, so actually I don't think I need to do this. End of file, copy 999. I don't think I need to do that, at least right now. I'm just gonna say jump loop and just see what I can do here. Because then it's just gonna do that, and then if it runs through that all, doesn't find anything, then we just want to go back here. So this is like mark start. So so this is just jump start. So this should, oh wait, what happened? So, because it was supposed to go all the way through. Oh, okay, wait, no, sorry. So I do need it to go, I still need the test end of file thing. Because if we've reached the end of the file, then I want to say, seek back to the start, and then I need to jump back to the very start of the code. There's not like a thing I can do now. I think I just have to mark the beginning. Oh wait, no, but I just want to mark. I just want to go back to the loop. So it's just basically, if it's true, I just want to do that and then F jump. But I don't know. Right now I can't think of a smart way to do that, so I'm just gonna say jump loop. But I think there is a better way to do this. Maybe. That should work. And it just searches again. But it won't find anything until we get to AI. I'm just gonna do this the slow way this time, just because I just want to like make double sure I'm doing this correctly. But I know I could just speed it up. But we're almost there anyways. So this is about the. It's testing against all 5 of those. Doesn't find anything, so it jumps back. That also jumps back. It sends out. And then it's going to send out AI. And then that did find it. So if we do find it, maybe I want to like copy a value into the register. But then... because this one's just sending out all of these values and all that stuff. But maybe I could... the thing is, like, yeah, if I'm sending stuff into the register... because I think when I find it, the best thing to do would be to say, like, copy 1 to M or something. And then, yeah, this is just where this is, I can see that this is just the worst way to do it. But, if I, like, copied 1 to M, then this thing would just need to copy the M into T, and then if it's true, we could leave the loop. You know what? I think this is where I resign from this solution. I don't like it anymore. I'm glad I stuck with this way. It's way better, and it turned out pretty good. So that was a bad tangent. Well, no, it was good. It was good to check that. But that other way, I think there is some way you can pull it off. It's just, it's awful. So I'm just calling this a victory and moving on. Didn't look at any other files while you were in there, did you? Might have. Oops. Maybe don't tell him you accidentally saw some of his private files. No reason to upset him. He needs to focus on the next issue of the zine anyway. Alright, that took longer than I thought. Did you see they're blaming a hacker for those ATMs that went crazy the other day? A rogue hacker penetrated our systems and caused several ATMs to distribute cash in an arbitrary manner, said Equity First spokesman Francis Bach in a statement provided to the Times. Rogue hacker. Haha. Why do they always have to blame hackers? It was probably their shitty software. Banks suck at code. Banks suck in general. True. Ooh, we have a meeting. Ooh, a new issue of the zine. Plus a bonus item.
Hey, I have some things for you.
It like glitched out for a second.
First off, we got the next zine, hot off the press.
Ghast hands me the next issue of the zine.
Someone helped me out. I had a balance at the copy shop, but someone hacked it.
Does he know it's me?
Speaking of which, I brought you something else.
Ghast holds up what looks like a handheld game console.
You remember the Redshift? I know people say this thing was underpowered and just a gimmick, but it has its charms. This is the developer version, so you could make something with it if you wanted. The game studio I worked for never took it back after I quit. I'll be happy knowing it's going to a good home. Gotta deliver more zines now. I'll catch you later.
Cool. Alright. Issue 2. So, I'm gonna get the digital version and show it. Yes. Sorry. I have the physical version in front of me, so this is just, I have to, but I'll just look at the digital one for now. If it wants to show, there we go. Alright. Trash World News, the Underground Computer Magazine. The games issue includes a pair of 3D glasses. What? Mine didn't include a pair of 3D glasses, but it was just printed out. I don't know why it would. Brought to you by Editor-in-Chief Ghast, graphic design, Jockery, blah 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 blah. So I'll read like the very first page, but then I'm sure the rest is useful for a bunch of future puzzles. Ooh, this looks fun though. Actually, I get to like print stuff on a screen. Ooh, what the heck is that? Hackstasy. How to validate credit card numbers. Trash World Kitchen? Instant ramen? Oh no. Nonograms. Oh, I love nonograms. It's like Picross. Wow, okay. That just seems like something you can do for fun. Wow. Okay, let's just read the intro to this though. Building momentum. Welcome to the second issue of Trash World News. Let's take a look at how things have been going so far. Even though it's only our second issue, the response has been far bigger than I expected. Little Zine got picked up by dozens of stores and newsstands, and I've been mailing out a bunch of international copies too. Seems like there's a real thirst for this information out there. It's a good start, but let's keep it up. If you want to help us out, ask your local library why they don't get Trash World News. Give copies to your friends or even your enemies. And keep those letters and comments coming. Hearing from readers who've been helped by the articles we run makes all the rest of the effort worthwhile. Can't reply to all of them, but I promise we're reading every single one. In this issue, we have some incredible scoops. Everything from details on the hacker battle phenomenon that you won't find anywhere else, to behind-the-scenes information about hacking the latest video games and consoles, to some skills that every EXA programmer ought to know. This is some great stuff, people. Now, it's time to look forward. I have a feeling that there may be even bigger revelations on the horizon. Technology keeps developing faster and faster. It's hard to keep track of everything. There's a generalized sense of acceleration everywhere. Doesn't it feel like we're on the cusp of something, some kind of big change? Society, as it's currently designed, feels like it might not be sustainable in the future, but it's anyone's guess what the next form will be. How do you deal with a world like that? I'm not one to tell others how to live their lives, but I can express a hope. I hope that you stay curious and stay engaged. I hope you think about what's happening and your place in all this. My goal is to get people to share information they find so we know that this world is... So we know what this new world is as it takes shape. What's your goal, Ghast? Alright, cool. I'll read that stuff when we get to it in the game. But yeah, that one puzzle spent way too much time on it. So, I read about hacker battles in Trash World. Anyone want to battle me? I don't have my own server, but I took one. Find me at the TV station, chumps. Compete with an opponent for control over a television station. Well, that's definitely going to be fun. I'll leave that for next time, though, because this one's already way too long. Thanks if you watched, and I'll see you for the next one.